We are in studio with the Bluestones. Welcome, Tarek and Justin.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for being here, guys. How was the drive-in?
Easy.
It was easy? Good, yeah. Sometimes it's easy, and sometimes people get here and they're a frazzled mess. It just depends on what's happening on the 401.
Traffic, of course.
Yeah, but I'm glad it was good. Aren't you glad that you don't have to explain to us where you're from?
Yes. Yep. Oh, wow. That is always a journey.
It is, isn't it?
Yes.
I've heard it in multiple interviews because I've just been checking you guys out and where you've been traveling to. And it's just Windsor, Ontario. But when you're talking to people on the other side of the border.
Oh, they have no idea. Well, first of all, they're always like, so, Canada. And it's just like, here we go. And then they ask us about Windsor, and we try to explain how close it is in proximity to Detroit and to the States in general. And then sometimes Justin will take it a step further and say Windsor is actually more southern than Detroit is. Because it is.
Yeah.
And it does.
Yeah.
Always it's a good reaction.
You have a little nickname, a self-proclaimed nickname on the same subject, Canadian Rejects.
Yes.
Come on.
I don't know if we can own that.
Well, not anymore.
No,
Not anymore.
as of right now, we're throwing that out the window because you've just been nominated for a 2020 Juno Award.
True. Yes. That is true. I guess we're not rejects anymore.
You're not even
It's
close.
funny, for the longest time, it was like just for whatever reason a struggle to get like Canadian recognition. I mean, when we were doing it independently, obviously we would try and we'd tour a lot of Ontario and even Eastern Canada. And just for whatever reason, we always were a little bit more well received in the U.S. I don't know if it had to do with our sound or our look. I have no idea. But yeah, for the longest time, the U.S. picked up on it first. But then can't say that anymore.
Yeah, and that's brilliant. I mean, it's kind of a good thing, you would think, as a band to be recognized in the U.S. being a Canadian band. Usually it's the opposite. It's harder to break into the States. So you had that covered.
True.
And then we just needed to get on board.
Yeah.
And
Took a little while.
Took a while, but
All is forgiven now.
yes.
Okay, good.
Yes.
And so that moniker is going to be thrown out. It's Breakthrough Artist of the Year, right?
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, hopefully we become Breakthrough Group of the Year.
Sorry, group,
in the
right.
2020 Junos. That would be great.
I mean, there is a lot of competition. What do you
Yes.
feel with the competition?
Yeah, you know what? We were looking into everyone yesterday. I mean, I was familiar with Neon Dreams and Palais Royale and pretty familiar with Valley. But yeah, no, it's all, honestly, we're not even just saying this. We're really happy just to be nominated.
For sure.
Almost for that reason. Just for a long time, we felt like we couldn't connect in Canada. And so to finally have that recognition is like, okay, cool. And we're really happy just with that.
And so you're on tour right now, a couple of dates in, and you just so happen to be in Saskatchewan 2 days before the Junos.
It's almost like we planned it.
Yeah.
But did you? I wasn't sure.
It's almost as if somebody knew.
You know what? We really weren't expecting a nomination when we built out the routing like that. But it's just always good to be in the city where the Junos are being hosted when the Junos are there.
Yeah.
There's just a lot going on, and so we figured at least we'd be around, see some people that we know, go to some fun parties, and why not be there if we could? And now it turns out that we're nominated, so it's actually worked out really well.
That is fantastic. So you'll be at the award show.
Yes.
Hopefully accepting the award.
Accepting the award. Yeah, that would be great.
Before that happened, I wanted to talk, before the news broke yesterday, I wanted to talk about the Shaking Off the Rust video. I mean, we can still talk about it, but the Juno thing was just so cool. Obviously, we had to get to that right away. But the other reason your nickname has to go away is because Shaking Off the Rust is number 2. I mean, not only love, but true love we're giving you.
True.
For sure. And it's so nice to have, all of you guys in radio just kind of rallying behind it. It's very much appreciated.
Yeah, we love playing the song.
Yeah, I mean,
thanks.
we like playing the song too. So it's nice.
Awesome. What about the video? You introduced it by referencing Black Mirror, which immediately made me click on the video link to watch it myself. And there's a lot of virtual reality that's the theme throughout the video.
Yeah.
Why did you take that route? Are you a fan of the show?
Oh, we're huge fans.
Yeah,
of Black Mirror.
definitely. Love Black Mirror.
It was just kind of the idea was presented to us, and I mean, almost immediately we were both like, "Well, this is the coolest one that's hit the table." So we had to sort of jump at that opportunity, and it's also just kind of a it could be a potential reality. We think,
Definitely seems like it's going that way. Like to be able to play a show essentially in your underwear and no one knows what you're doing in real life. But we just thought that would be like an interesting take on things.
Does that freak you out, or are you all about it?
I'm all about it. I really am.
I don't know. It would be nice to just, basically you're on tour, but you're not on tour. Like you're just playing shows from your house. I don't know if anything can really feel the same as playing actual instruments actually live, but who knows, man? Who knows where it's going?
And then it takes out all the traveling, which there could be some pros to that, but then you miss a lot of being able to see around the world in real life.
True.
So.
That is very true. A lot of it is fun.
Yeah. Were you disappointed that season 5 of Black Mirror was only 3 episodes?
I was disappointed in a lot of season 5 of Black Mirror. I mean... Striking Vipers is an interesting. It's just like I'm a big Black Mirror fan, and like I will really love anything that Charlie Brooker puts out, but I don't know. I felt like it wasn't as rich as far as the plot lines go in the past, and I felt like there wasn't enough Black Mirror-ness to the episodes.
Agreed, totally.
I just didn't feel that like dark sort of looming like anxiety after finishing an episode, which like in the previous seasons you would feel that.
You're right, anxiety inducing. I will get back to you, I promise. Just I loved that you loved Black Mirror.
Oh yes.
But wouldn't it be cool? You remember the episode where everything that they saw was recorded,
yeah,
like
the
through
memories.
their eyes?
That's crazy.
That would be, I think, the best thing that could happen. Imagine, like, you don't have to be holding a camera. You don't have to be clicking. You don't have to be inhibited by like an actual physical piece of technology. You can just like, I can be taking pictures of you right now.
Like they'll introduce a piece of technology that's crazy, and then what they'll do is they'll show you how wrong it could get.
Yeah,
that's true. That is the moral
right at the
of
beginning.
story,
they're like,
though.
"This seems really cool, right?
Yeah.
We'll show you."
Guess what?
Not so much.
Yeah.
Awesome. I was wondering if you could talk to me about the Bluestones band name. It has something to do with maybe a beautiful blue stone, which is lapis lazuli. Lapis lazuli encourages self-awareness and self-expression. If you believe in crystals and gems.
Be a really good idea. We should have thought of that.
Right. You can use it. I thought I was cheating in this little bet because your tour is called Hidden Gem.
True. Man, you have it
just blowing our minds right now.
I just nailed it, didn't I?
Yeah,
but not really.
You did.
But no, that's I like that a lot. We should roll with that.
Okay. You should. It's a really pretty stone too.
Oh, we'll have to. Maybe we'll just start like a conspiracy theory thing. Like just little tidbits of information about the stone on our socials and things like that.
Exactly.
See if people can track it down.
Yeah.
I don't know if that one's how popular the lapis lazuli is. I don't even know if I'm saying it right.
We'll let them dig deep and figure it out.
Exactly. Like
be a nice
little eggs everywhere.
Yeah.
So we're gonna see you at the legendary Horseshoe Tavern. That show's coming up in a couple of days.
Yeah. Tomorrow.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah,
it's the
tomorrow
30th
night.
tomorrow.
Yeah, it's coming up. It's coming fast. Yeah, we're really excited for that one.
Nervous, anxious. Like the Horseshoe has been the stage to so many people before you.
We've played it a number of times. One of the first times we ever played Toronto, we did the Shoe on a Tuesday, which was like always the new music night.
Yes.
That's where everyone starts. There's probably 10 people there. I think we got paid like $12. And it's just crazy that now this is really like our first headline show in Toronto, and it's sold out at the Shoe. Kind of nuts. It's really surreal.
It feels like a hometown show. It's weird. It feels like we're about to play a hometown show.
Oh yeah,
because we've been in Toronto so much, and we have roots here, with friends and family. So yeah, it's going to be a good night.
Good. We're all looking forward to it.
Awesome.
And I know a lot of people within the station right now are looking forward to getting into that lunchroom to see you play a couple of tunes right now before the show. So shall we?
Yes.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.